For our culture project, we interviewed Sunny, who is Indian and practices the Sikh religion, which is the basis of his culture. We chose Sunny because we wanted to know more about his culture, and we know that a lot of the stereotypes are not true. When we see an Indian person, there are a lot of things that we automatically assume about them. We have been taught to view them all as terrorists or having something to do with 9/11. From everyday life experience, we see them as owning 7-Eleven stores. Women cover their faces and are always fully clothed with little red dots on their foreheads. Men always wear turbans and have long beards. They eat a lot of spicy food and curry. Their cultures are based mainly off of their religion, Sikhism, and its beliefs. Our culture is more based around the media and what we see to be socially acceptable.
Traditional dishes of India include chicken curry and rice and vegetable curry and rice. The main genre of music in India is called Bhangra. Most art in India is religious, and the khanda, a religious symbol, is the equivalent to the cross for Christianity, but for Sikhism. The double-edged sword in the middle is called the khanda, the circular blade called chakar, and the two swords on the sides are kirpans. The khanda represents knowledge of the gods, chakar represents the eternal nature of the gods, and the oneness of humanity, and two swords represent Miri, political sovereignty, and Piri, spiritual sovereignty. Kurta pajamas and turbans are traditional clothing worn to temples. India is very advanced in computers, medicine, and nuclear science. Although there are hundreds of languages in India, the main ones are Hindu and Punjabi. Breaking or spilling something, running away or going somewhere without telling their parents, and stealing and getting bad grades are all negative folkways. Consequences for these actions include getting beaten by parents or loss of independence. Getting good grades, praying to gods, and respecting elders are positive folkways, and rewards for this behavior including more privileges, more independence, and parents may even give the money.
Negative mores involve talking to girls, not following through with arranged marriages, and disrespecting your family's honor or lying to them. Consequences for these behaviors include family may disown you, or in more serious cases, the family may even kill you. India has two social classes, the upper class being the Jat, which you have to be born into, or the lower class, the Chamar, which is everybody else. India has a democracy, which is run by a prime minister. The three main things that support India's economical structure are rice, spices, and movies from Bollywood. During the time that we spent with Sunny's family, he said his family celebrates all American holidays except for Thanksgiving and the 4th of July. One holiday that they celebrate, though, is Diwali, which is also known as the Festival of Lights, and is celebrated for 5 days between mid-October and mid-November, and is celebrated to commemorate the gods. Funerals in India are started by mourning, then the family will burn the body, then more mourning after that, and then the family will spread the ashes, usually at a temple. Marriages in India are arranged marriages, and there's 3 days. The first day, the bride and the groom go without seeing each other. The second day, they hold the wedding at the temple, and the third day is a day of celebration. During the whole time, up until the wedding, guys do not shave their beards, and girls will get henna from family and friends. Some of the experiences that Sunny told us of prejudice and discrimination mostly come from the times he goes to the airports, when he, his dad, and his younger brother are pulled aside for random security checks for no other reason than the color of their skin. Some of the stereotypes that Sunny identified to us are all brown people are from the Middle East, all Indians own liquor stores, and all of them speak the same language. Some of the things that Sunny would like everyone else to know about his culture is that not all of them are terrorists, Not all brown people from the Middle East are from the same place, and there are hundreds of different languages in India, not just Punjab. This experience was both very exciting and very eye-opening for us. It was exciting getting to learn more about someone else's culture firsthand instead of researching it on the internet or in books, especially Sunny's culture because it is different and unique in so many different ways. It was eye-opening also to us because we actually got to hear what Sunny has to go through day to day and the hardships he faces because people here in America don't respect Sunny's culture for what it is and refuse to see the differences between the people of India and the people of the Middle East.
Our assumptions about Sunny's culture changed for the better because we were able to learn many new things about what defines him as a fellow human being. Learning that Sunny's religion is such a major part of his culture helped to explain many things about him, like why they wear the traditional clothing and why they are often involved in arranged marriages.
The things we've learned about in class help to open our minds during this process. We learned that our brains automatically put people into certain categories or stereotypes without us realizing it. When we compare our immediate stereotypes to what we learned about Sunny and his culture, we see that most of the time what we were taught to believe is wrong.